How's it going, everyone? Zowsk here, and welcome to a year-end bank video. I had a look back in my channel, and it's been at least 3 years since my last bank video, and there's been a good reason for that. It's because usually my content is way behind where I actually am, and this is like the first time in ages I've actually caught up with videos and where I actually am on the account. Yeah, so let's get right into the bank. First off, we'll just show our bank values right away. We are currently running at 155 billion GP. A lot more than the last bank video. I went back and checked, and it was 9 billion like 3 years ago. So it's just a small increase. A lot of the bank still looks the same, and I probably should have cleaned it out beforehand, but that's just how it is. I'm not going to tidy up the bank just for this video. I will, in the future, go back and clean it up and get rid of some things I definitely don't need. But yeah, let's just get right into it. First tab is junk. I'm pretty sure this has not changed much since the last video. Let's see, 810 green maps. Still chasing that Tabby's rod. One day, it probably won't be ours, but we could hope. So a lot of money has gone into that so far, and will continue to do so. Scroll down, we got a Kree'arra 5 years. It's been an Ironman for over 5 years now, which is pretty sweet. Food tab. Pretty low on food. I don't really do much cooking or fishing. Yeah. 12k sharks, 15k rocktails, 5k sailfish. I turn all my sailfish into sailfish soups for when I'm bad at PVM, like Telos. Raw food stacks, these were at 100k, but I stopped buying them for player-owned farms and ranch out of time. And yeah, big shark, don't know why I still have it, but there you go. Runes tab, I stopped doing daily rune buying for a while, but I recently started doing it again. So quite a lot of runes, so let's get at least 2 million of each stack. Would be pretty sweet, except for like death runes, blood runes, soul runes, stuff like that, which I can't really get in big values from buying from the shops anyway. Blood runes, astrals, natures, and laws I've mainly gotten from hard clues. 10,000 hard clues is about 150,000 of each of the runes, so yeah, that adds up quite a lot. Charms, most of these are probably from hellhounds. 1.2. I've started collecting them again actually. For like a year I was destroying them with the charming imp, but since I've started going for a certain item, which I'll get to later on in the video, I've turned it back on just to try and get this blue charm stack into the 100k's like the other ones. And yeah, I was doing daily yak hide buying as well, but I've stopped doing that. And I've started doing the new thieving. There's knights which give these callus, which I've started doing for when I start rune crafting, like soul runes or something, just to increase the amount of runes we get. As for the herblore tab, honestly not a very good tab for someone that's at 128 billion herblore XP. I'm very lazy when it comes to herblore. I just insta-grow everything, especially with this new update. It's just even worse. I just don't really do a lot of herblore unless I need to do it. Yeah, I think I did it recently, so I have some supplies that I don't really see myself using that much because I'm doing hard clues again, which doesn't really use any supplies. I do buy new packs, so I just want to see how high I can get that before I get bored of buying them. If I keep scrolling down, nothing's too exciting. Ranch out of time animals. I probably should just destroy them, but I kind of just like keeping them because who cares about bank space? Ranch out of time, loot, these are the good ones. Lots of raws. You're gonna need lots of those. Wool for repair patches. I also buy vials and bomb vials and power burst vials daily as well. I like seeing the white stack. We're at 660 money bag seeds. Tree bags. I do that whenever I get a seed. I think I'm about to plant a new one. Some random crap at the bottom. I started growing Yangaberry seeds because I need a lot for Master Glues for the Makezami Brew step, and I always seem to run out. This is general supplies, loot resources, logs, dragons, gems, nice amount of onyxes. I definitely could get that a lot higher. Crystal keys at 14,000, so like 15,000 crystal keys, which is pretty good, pretty decent. Nearly 400,000 mahogany planks, mainly from hard clues. Clues are just great resources. Our bones, our hides, again from like hard clues. I still have the tiaras from the old crafting grind back in the day. Nearly 100,000 rune arrows, 250,000 dragon arrows, again from clues. Criminal bolts. I stopped doing this daily when Sus came out, because I still need to get the torch to make the criminal bolts better. Onyx bolts, Hydrix bolts. Energies, I had 900,000 at one point and got down to 0 doing my 20,000 hard stack. So I had to do like a day of incans and got a few more. Red sandstone and our crystal flake sandstone's pretty good stacks. Definitely don't see myself running out. And then we have Cryptor. Can't remember where I got that from, but yeah. 28,000 Viswax, pretty good. I buy the Silverhawk feathers from the traveling merchant whenever I can, just because I have basically infinite money. So I just buy it anyway, in the hopes that they add Silverhawks to Ironman. They probably won't, but it's a cool item to have. And I had these combat dummies from when the daily tasks were bugged, and Ironman could get training dummies. So I don't think Ironman can anymore, so I was going to keep that as like a trophy from Jagex being Jagex. And have these resources ready for when I get the seed bag from Sus, which would hopefully be soon, because I am doing a bit of Sus now. Here we have the PVM loot tab. So we have our Delos stuff. I still need to get the sword and the reprisal. So one day I will go back to Telos just to get the ZGS and the reprisal to green out that log. 5 eyes, spell leg. I still need a web from a Rexor. Have Barrows gear. I probably don't see myself ever going back to Barrows, but I may go back to get full sets for IFB, stuff like that. Pneumatic gloves, Berserk. I need to get the new rings from Rex Matriarch, so I need to do that grind at some point. I think I have 1 kill count just for the portal. Then we have QBD stuff, Dragon Full Helm, which we got from the Geode ages ago. Useless stuff. Nothing too exciting. Got an offhand Dragon Mace. Spare Codex. Some Malevolent Energy. And our full Dragonstone set. I was quite possibly the first Iron Man to get full Dragonstone, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice achievement, but we don't know for sure, but the community thinks I am the first, so that's pretty nice. Spare next items, Vecna Skulls, 64 Dark Souls, a few Death Touch darts. Then we have, this is all from the Dream, so these aren't actually technically counted on my log. Boot set, Grim Pages, spare Cinderbanes, Ice Telos loot, still chasing the next core. We're nearly at 3,000 hard mode without it, but oh well. 6 win books, spare 2,000 pages. I'm basically never going to run out of pages. And then we have our Croesus loot, 63 pages, a spare Corpse Spore Hammer. I'm going to save up these troves until I complete the log, or at least till I get Big Book. We got 27 Pernix Quiver fragments. I've not done much Zuck, so I don't really have many Zuck drops. I have the Necklace of Salamancy, some reroll dice, lots of gloves and boots from the Outer Worldy events. I just love getting Dragon Rider stuff. It's just amazing. We'll skip the clue tab till the end. This was my reference tab, but I got rid of a lot of things, and I might just get rid of this tab altogether and just move the spare status hammers into just the loot tab. This is my alchemals tab. This was full from my 20,000 hard clues, and it took like a month, 2 months to actually alch everything. And you can see it's starting to build back up again, which is rather nice. Some nice bolt stacks. I'll probably move these into the other tab so I don't really alch these anymore. Then we have our skilling tab / easy clue loot. I should probably move this to a different tab, to be fair. So we have our 120 capes. I've started adding skilling outfits back to this since I got more bank space. Since they added that. I can't remember how many bank spaces there was, but I now have a bank space to actually keep skilling outfits in with relative skilling familiars, mainly for sus, pretty much. Gear tab will skip to the end as well. Archaeology, I should probably just get rid of this tab as well and make some of these, like make the Tej compass stuff. These are just left over from the 120, the 200 mil grind, and these are from like the Inquisitor staff stuff. And this tab is just 5 dose and less potions. So let's do the gear tab. So this is our current PVM gear tab. So we have Malevolent. I use this for this is just for the skeletal horror. I just use the Malevolent for that. And we have our custom fit trimmed masterwork. I was going to make this spiky, but I really can't be bothered. Then we have our shadow dyed elite tectonic and our shadow dyed elite serenic, which we use mainly for our PVM. Then we have our Bandos subjugation and elite Robin for non-bossing related stuff. So I use probably the subjugation the most, to be fair. Then we have our Raids armor, which is useless. And then we have our Void again, which is useless. Our Comp Cape, some Dominion Mines. And we have 4 EOFs at the minute. My purple one's the latest one, but doesn't have anything in it yet. And we have our Grasping Pouches in the same colour, just for visual sake. We currently have 2 quivers, Pernix quivers, a red one and a black one. Obviously I'll do a green one and a purple one to replace these ones. I'll keep the Triran quiver 4, so it's still useful for clue scrolls. For the teleport. The capes, we have our Zuck capes. I haven't tried hard mode yet, which is why I still have the singular, the non-combined capes. Rot shields, gloves. I'm still missing the Razorback gauntlets, but they're pretty useless anyway, so I don't really need them, but it would be nice to get. 37s, Vamp Scrims, 10 Cruelty Scrims, 3 Element Scrims. I can make a few more of these, but I don't really use Scrimshaws that often. I just use my Wen book or Grimoire. Then for weapons, we have our T92 Khopesh set, which we ground out pretty nice. I do like these weapons, they are very good looking weapons. Then we have, I made these just because I could, the Elite Ketsai, Elite Tetsu Katanas. This is currently my flanking switch, but I need to get rid of that because ideally I want to get 3 tier 8 I want to get 3 tier 2 tier 95s offhands for flanking and normal. I also have a 1 tier 95 weapon, which is the Lang. I'm pretty sure this is dead content. Pretty sure the Abyssal Scrounge, whatever the fuck it's called, the new whip basically is better than this, but I've not done that content yet, so I don't know. We have our Eyesight Scythe. Mainly use this for AoE Slayer and clearing Raksha pools. I do love this weapon, it's really nice. And we have our Masterwork Spear, again, very nice weapon. Dual Appraisal set, Undyed. I kind of like how they look undyed, so I don't think I'll dye these at all at any point. But that may change because we'll see the tab later, because I basically have infinite dyes. Eyesight Eldritch Crossbow, again, I use an override so I don't actually see it. anymore, but I do love my ECB. Probably my favourite weapon. Then we have our Shadow Dyed SGB again. I probably shouldn't have dyed it. I should have made it a EOF switch, so I need to get a second one. Same with the ECB, I need to get a second ECB to put in the EOFs. Then we have our mage flanking switch there. Then we have our Ice Dyed Sauce. Again, I probably shouldn't have Ice Dyed it, but Ice Dyed Sauce was a dream item of mine on the Ironman account, and I finally got it, and I basically never use it. I use it for the wildy events, and that's it. Then we have our Inquisitor Staff, some repair patches, our Noxious Staff, which I don't use, our Wand with Planted Feet, and another flanking switch. Why do I have 2 mage flanking switches? Okay, never mind. We have our Wen Book and our Grimoire, some refreshes, and our cash deck. We have 142 million in shards, which is what, I think it's like 3.6 mil, something like that. Obviously, I have 980 mil cash as well there. And finally, the tab I am most proud of. It is our Clue tab. This is where 95% of my bank value comes from. It's just this tab here. So we have our blood dye, which we got recently. I'm so happy we got a blood dye. Holy shit. Oh, like 8 bill, 8 to 8.5 bill, just right there. Amazing. 2 spare ice dyes, 14 spare shadow dyes, 47 barrows dyes. I'm not going to use these for anything except flanking switches. And I may dye the old malevolent barrows as well, because actually barrows dyed malevolent looks pretty good. FG capes, backside capes, elemental battle staffs. Hopefully one of these will turn into an Orlando Smith set at one point, but you never know. It's such a rare item, and we are just not that lucky. Then we have our God Bows from Elite Clues, and our Magic Combos and U Combos. I did have way more of these, but I dropped like 2,500 of each years ago back to my main account. I kind of regret it, but not at the same time, because my main account had no money on it, and yeah. God Pages, useless. Puzzle skip tickets, 3 mil each, that's a lot of money right there. Then we have our rares section here, so we have our explosive barrel, we have 2 of them. The other one is in my POH. We have our spare second age sword, the other one is keepsaked. We have our spare third age plate bodies, third age plate legs. Literally this was the dream outfit, was just these 2 items, and I'm so happy we got it. It took a long time, but we got it. And we have our full third age mage set. I have an amulet keepsake already, so we basically nearly got 2 full sets of mage. And then we have our range set there as well. So I am just missing the full helm. I have the shield keepsake at the minute as well. Yeah, I'm just missing the third age full helm for the complete hard clue log, which is just insane. And I have 75 EOF ornament kits just because I can. And then we have our mask, dragon mask set across here. Pretty nice looking. Then we have our Gothic set, our hard clue sets here. These are elite sets. We have all our heraldic, trimmed and gold, and our gilded sets as well. Each one of these is also in my POH as well. We have all the shields, all the legs. Scrolling down, we have the range sets, the range guard armors. Yeah, it starts getting a little bit messy towards the bottom, where kind of just the theme kind of just ran out. Meerkats, teleport scrolls, spare Reaper kits. I currently have 550 hard clues stacked, so I want to get that to 1,000, and we'll do hard clues in groups of 1,000 just to try and get the last hard clue item. Let's go through the logs actually, so you guys can see. Yeah, that's basically the bank. Obviously, this is our current outfit with our keepsakes. So you have the kite shield there, the spare sword, second age mage top. I honestly totally forgot about that, so I don't really use that outfit anymore. Golden pie hat as well, and I have 2 sets of these boots keepsake for different outfits. I use these boots for my second age outfit, and I use these ones for my third age outfit just to look better. And also we got the blowpipe for the range override. As for the collection log stuff, here is our general log. We have fully completed it. It caps out at that number, I believe, for most things, and then 250 for these ones. So we can't get a full accurate representation of what I've had. I currently have the easy clue log. I don't have the medium clue log done because I haven't really done that many medium clues. I'm missing quite a lot of items, mainly like the rare stuff like the masks and the checkered shirts. Hard clues. Absolutely beautiful log. If I keep scrolling down, we are literally just missing the third age full helm. If we get that item, that'd just be insane. It should be the first Ironman to get golden double agent, which would be pretty amazing. Elite clues, don't have the log. I don't have any druidic. I need one piece of druidic for the title, so just getting any of that would be pretty good. How many elites am I at? I'm at... No, I'll show the clue stats afterwards. And as for the master log, scrolling down, 10 kits behind those being even. Got the 2 swords and the robe top. For gold title, I need this third age die, a range piece, and the Orlando Smith set. So I'm only 3 items away from 3 items from gold master log as well. So it'd be nice to get the first Ironman to do that as well. As for the clue stats, here are the clue stats. I've done 1,500 easy clues, 200 mediums, 50,550 hard clues, 5,750 elites, and 6,000 masters. So quite a few clues, just a few. We go through collection logs for bosses. I don't really have that many full logs. Missing the web and 1 pet from RS3. Glacier, I'm missing 1 of the cores for the Leng offhand. Barrows, nah, no one cares about Barrows. Rots. Chaos Elite, I have full Chaos Elite log. Zilliana, I've not really done much. Court Beasts, I just have the Divine. Croesus, I have the 2 hammers and a helmet. DKs, again, I've not done much. Drinking Lab, I'm missing the Barge and the Pet. Grador, I'm missing a few things. Giant Mole, missing a pet. Greg, missing a lot because I've not really done much Greg. Power, missing the pet. Calfight King, I only have the offhand mace. Calfight Queen, I'm missing a lot. Carapac, I've barely done. I only have the wrist wraps. But this is going to be one of the goals for the account for next year. And is what I'm going to be using the blood dye on, is the fracture staff for Armadillo. KBD, missing the ornament kits and the pet. Kree'arra, missing the pet. Krill, missing the pet. Legions, missing the pets. I will maybe do the Legions grind at one point, but at the minute that's way back in priority list at the minute. Mazcap, I'm missing the Yakamaru pet. Magister, we have finished. Next, we are missing some of the Virtus items. I will probably go do this at some point, because I've actually not used my ECB at next. So yeah, that'd be nice to try. Next AOD, I'm missing a chest for the title. Well, they're changing the drop rate soon, so they may even make it so you need all the chests for the title, but yeah, just missing the chests for that. QED, I'm missing the pet. Raksha, I'm missing a Shadow Spike and the pet for that log. I need 3 spikes though for all the boots. So I'll go back to Raksha. I do like Raksha, it's a good fun boss. Rex Matriarch, like I said, I've only done 1 kill count for the teleport. Shadow Reef, we are missing the pet, but I do need to go back for another ECB for the EOF. Solak, I have just a Grim, and I need to get the Blight Balance at some point, so I just need one offhand. I need the 1 main hand. I need 3 offhands, so that's gonna be a nice fun little grind. Like I said, with Tellus, I'm missing the ZGS and the Reprisal. ED1, missing the pet. Twin Furies, missing quite a lot, so I've not really done much Twin Furies. Zuck, I'm missing basically everything. Jad and Huracan, done that. 1 kill count, lovely. Vindicta, full Vindicta log, 6 lances. Virago, not really done much, but I'm missing basically everything. And Zami, I have 0 kill count, because I have not touched that boss at all. Yeah, I thought something to show, but I just forgot what it was. I suppose I could show you the Slayer logs as well. I would like to do these at some point because I'm not 120, I'm not 200 mil Slayer yet, so doing this would be a nice way to grind out the 200 mil Slayer. I don't think I have any Slayer logs complete. This one's going to be a fun one, trying to get the Hex Hunter Bow and the Enemy Pit. That'll be fun. Fun at Pills. I have Felt at Hilpstone. That's a very easy one though to do. Fermenate Province, I think it's going to be an easy one. The only hard part is probably the Raptor Key, but that's not really that hard. Kandarin, I think the hardest part of this one is the Dragon Full Helm. That's going to be a nice fun one to get. Karamja, I'm just trying to get the Ring of Stone because I need it for Completion Escape. So this one's going to be annoying to get, especially this gemstone armor. It's not really that fun to do. Caldegrim needs to get another Dragon Pickaxe. Lovely. Kadan Desert, I think the hardest part of this one's probably going to be the Nipper Demon Pit because it's very rare. Lost Lands and Dungeons is going to be another tricky one, mainly for these blowpipe pieces because they are very rare to get. I need to get another Ritual Stone as well. Oh my god. But yeah, a lot of these stuff should be pretty easy to get. Oh, Penny Pit as well. Oh shit. Mauritania. Nothing really hard on this one. Nah, just the... No, there's actually nothing hard on this one. Just gonna take a long time getting the Dragon Rider stuff. Other worlds. The only hard thing on this would be the Kepsi Alpha Scroll. I could technically buy one, but I'm not going to do that. That's cheating. Centerstone. I would like to get the Abyssal Scrouge. Yeah. And these... I want to get the Dwarf Cannon Kit. I think it's the best one now. But I haven't really done much of these bosses. Woodness, I basically have it completed except for the Wildy Worm. So now but now since PvP is disabled, or is basically opted now in the wilderness, this is going to be very easy to get. It's just time spent trying to get these. And the general logs, I need to get the eggs. So yeah. So I just had a thought that I'm going to be asked this. I just counted my forts, and I have roughly 30,000 forts currently in my bank, which is just an insane number to think about. Just fucking 30,000 fort comps. Absolutely insane. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. It's very been long and rambly. I'm sure you'll love that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you guys in the new year. Peace out.